guys, it's Jessie, and today I have my April book haul for you. However, I do want to clarify that this is not going to be all the books that I either bought or received during the month of April, because I am headed to Y'all West this weekend, so hit me up below if you guys are going. Definitely leave your Instagram handle so I can kind of follow you guys, and hopefully we can have some kind of meetup there. But I'm going to dedicate another video after all of this that's strictly dedicated to the Y'all West books that I get and the whole like vlog kind of experience that I have over there. So I'm definitely looking forward to sharing that with you guys, but I just wanted to show all the other books that I received and just kind of talk about those before I leave. That way I have something for you guys, and that when I get back I don't have like a 30-minute video for you. So I'm just going to dive in, share those books that I did receive this month, and yeah, like I said, just kind of share and show you my April book haul. So I'm going to get started with the awesome people from Booksparks. I received a box that had Little Black Lies, The Girl Without a Name, and the newest one, The Secret Room, which was just released, all by Sandra Block. So I got this in a box, which I was super excited to see. It was a pleasant surprise. I actually haven't read anything by Sandra Block, but heard that these first two were really great. So now I'm looking forward to diving into the series, and of course the third one was just released. So also seeing that, I would also love to get the finished copy, because these first two are so beautiful. So now I would love the matching set. So keeping an eye out for that eventually. But again, thank you to Booksparks for these. I'm just really excited to dive in. I also received a really fun box. I'm gonna insert a link somewhere, because the box was the brightest, funnest box I've ever received. It just had so many little goodies going on, and so I really loved it. It was for the Saturday Evening Girls Club by Jane Healy, and this was actually just released, I believe, Monday. So excited to dive into this too, and it follows a couple characters, and I just think it sounds pretty amazing about these women, maybe a little empowering for them. But again, just looking forward to it, and I don't really know much about a lot of these books, but they all sound so incredible. Booksparks is killing it, you guys. And then they sent one last box that had Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte and The Mad Woman Upstairs by Catherine Lowell. And this box was for Charlotte Bronte's birthday, so there was a big celebration that we all did on Bookstagram and whatnot. And so basically The Mad Woman Upstairs deals with some of Bronte's kind of themes and different things happening, some historical elements kind of tie in about the Bronte family, and so I think this is going to be a really good read. I've heard some pretty good things about it already, so definitely looking forward to it, and it's probably been 10 plus years since I've was forced to read stuff like this in high school, so I'm definitely looking forward to diving back in, because I haven't read very many classics and I would like to. So I think these two are just a great way to dive back into it, and I also have another book coming up that I'm excited that deals with the Brontes, so it'll be a lot of fun. But those are all the Booksparks books that I received this month. Thank you again to the lovely, lovely people over there at Booksparks who just continue to have incredible boxes and send them my way. So the next one is from Kelly and Hall, who were just incredible and sent some really great spring reads. I did do a full unboxing of this, so I'm going to leave that linked below so you guys can check that out if you're interested. Otherwise, I'm just going to kind of fly through some of these titles. So the first ones that were in that box was The Curse of the Work Family, Volume 1 and 2 by Valeria Lopez, I believe. And I have not heard of any of these books, but I'm so looking forward to them. I think it sounds pretty great. So on top of that one, then there was one that is just released. I think it's coming out in May. It's called The Inevitable Witness by Ed Rucker. It is a legal thriller. Then there was Forbidden Night by Joanne Lewis. This is book 2 of the Forbidden Trilogy. Again, haven't read this, so I'm definitely curious if I need to read book 1 in order to understand book 2, or if they kind of work as a standalone. Regardless, I would probably like to read book 1, so I'm going to have to check that out before diving in. Then there is Exit Unicorns by Cindy Brandner, and this is being compared to Outlander, so if you guys like Outlander, keep an eye out for this. There's a whole series of this book, or this series. There's a whole series of the series. There's a whole series, and this is the first book. Holy cow. Okay, so definitely interested in diving in. I know a ton of people like Outlander. I've never picked them up. I don't know if it's just because I'm intimidated or I'm not sure I will like it. Whatever the case, this one is beautiful and it just sounds so intriguing, so I'm gonna give it a try, and maybe if I like this, I will try Outlander. Let me know if you guys have tried it and what your thoughts were and if I should really give it a go, but I'm excited for this one. There were 2 more in that box from Kelly and Hall, and the next one was Journey of a Cotton Blossom by Jessi Villegas. So again, haven't heard of this, looking forward to it. Deals with the South, I love that. And then the last one is the only one that I've actually seen or know a little bit about, and it was from Young and Hungry, A Complete Guide to a Delicious Life. This is well, it used to be ABC Family, but now it's like Freeform or whatever, and I've never watched the show, but I know of it, and I've seen, you know, spots of it on TV, but again, like I said, I don't watch the show, and I've never really seen it, but this looks so intriguing. There's a mix between like life advice and some recipes, so I'm looking forward to trying it because I flipped through and found quite a few that I actually am really interested in trying, so definitely stay tuned. I think that could be a kind of a fun segment of like the cooking it and the whole experience and then kind of seeing the final outcome based on this. So let me know if you guys think that's a good idea. Give it a thumbs up and I'll make it happen. Alright, so those are those 2 boxes. Then I won a couple giveaways, and the first giveaway that I won was from Dutton Books, and it is All Are Wrong Todays by Ellen Mastai. I'm sorry if I butchered that name, but this is something to do with like time travel, and I think it sounds so interesting, and there has been a lot of like raving reviews out there about it, so I'm so looking forward to getting into this. I can't remember if it was what I was thinking, but I thought it said somewhere in here, so lives in 2016 that the people in the 1950s imagined our world would have, so I definitely think this is going to be a very interesting take on what we thought the future was going to be, and now that that time frame is here, whether we're really where we thought we were going to be, or, you know, this whole trippy just time concept deal. So definitely intrigued by this and just can't wait to get started on it. The next one I won from an author. It was from Lindsay Faye, and I absolutely love her. She's so incredibly sweet. I got to meet her in Denver at her signing for Jane Steele, and so I already have an autographed hard copy of Jane Steele, and I won a paperback copy that is also autographed, and so I love it. And then it came with her newest book, The Whole Art of Detection, The Lost Mysteries of Sherlock Holmes, and I'm so excited. I love Sherlock Holmes, and I just think this is such a great pairing. This also is kind of like the modern day, and this actually says Jane Eyre gets a dose of Dexter, which I absolutely love that show. So this kind of ties in with my other Jane Eyre books that I received, so I'm going to have 3 books back to back that are all Jane Eyre that I think will be a like fantastic little readathon thing. But then this one definitely needs some more Sherlock in my life, so this is perfect. So thank you so much to Lindsay for that awesome giveaway. I don't even know where to start. Okay, so the next one. This is from Amazon Publishing, their like imprint of Thomas and Mercer. I had no idea this was coming, and literally am freaking out because it's like the coolest cover and it sounds so interesting, and I'm just really excited for it. It is The Ridge by John Rector. So if you guys follow me on Bookstagram, you will know I've been posting quite a few pictures of it, and I haven't even picked it up, but it is like next on my list to read because I'm just so excited about it. So it's just absolutely beautiful, and I'm just excited. I know it has to do with like this husband and wife that move into this little suburban community, and things aren't quite what they seem, even though it seems like this picture perfect little community, and things start to unravel. And I just think I think the whole mess of it all is what intrigues me, and the drama. So I have no idea. I think Thomas and Mercer is more of their like thriller and suspense and mystery imprint, and so I think this is so up my alley, and I'm just hoping that it's as good as I like hope it to be, and I'm sure it will, because I just have a good feeling. You know, usually books that have really killer covers have pretty good stories, and I don't know if like I'm such a cover buy person, and so this just has me so excited just to dive in, read it, and like I said, I hope it's as good as I think it will be, but I have a feeling it will. Thank you so much to Amazon for sending this my way. Again, I can't stop with this cover, man. Just the cover. So gorgeous. Definitely one of my favorites. Then the last 3 books I have for you guys are from my lovely friends over at Little Bird. I just absolutely adore all of them, and Claire if you watch this, just thank you so much because you just mean the world to me for all our little conversations and the books we get to share and all the bookish things. And I'm just so glad that we got to work together and get to know each other a little bit. And so I just want to say thank you again for always sending amazing books my way. So the first ones that I'm going to share, let's see. So Any Day Now by Robin Carr. I actually got the art copy of this and they were sweet enough to send a final copy and it is so beautiful. The hardcover, the deckled pages, is everything about this. And I really did enjoy the story too. So I'll leave a link below to where you can find my full review if you guys are interested in this. It was the second book in the Sullivan Crossing series and I am so intrigued to read the first one now. Robin Carr is a fantastic writer. I read one of her books, I think last year, and that was the first time I had ever read anything by her, and definitely one of my new favorite found authors for some fiction, some women's fiction. They're just really great. So I definitely enjoyed that. And then the other one, this is the finished copy, but I also have the art copy, and it is Allie M.B. by Catherine Ryan Hyde. So I'm so excited for this. It is getting ready to release, I think May 28th, I think is what it is. And so I'm just really excited to dive into that. It sounds like a really good story. There's a young girl who's kind of lost and ends up running away. And then there's this older lady who loses everything and is like on the hunt to find some stuff that was like basically trying to think of the right word for it. Like, I don't know if this is going to tell me, but she's scammed. There you go. That's it. So she's scammed and she's kind of on the hunt to find everything. Those two cross paths and then them together. And so I think it deals with like family and some friendship and I just, you know, maybe finding yourself. And I just think it sounds really great. So this is another one I'm really excited for. And also I want to say to Amazon Publishing, they worked with Little Bird. So I'm pretty excited that this is also from them, as well as the next read, which is Beneath a Scarlet Sky by Mark Sullivan. This is a World War II based on a true story, so that just has me like blown away. You guys know probably by now that I love World War II, and the fact that it's based on a true story just sounds incredible. This is actually from, where was he from? Now I can't find it. Milan, so Italy. And it's during World War II, and he ends up working for like the underground and helping, you know, his like allies, and falls in love with this woman that he's helping, and she is older than he is. And so I think the whole getting, you know, he ends up actually working in secret with the Germans and he's kind of undercover. So I just think this whole concept of it is just really thrilling, and I think it's going to be an absolutely incredible read, and to know that it has some true facts kind of all in there, I think just makes it even better. So I'm really, really excited to dive into this, and yeah, it's just absolutely beautiful. It's a little big, a little daunting, but I think it's going to be an incredible read. All right, so that is up to this point all the books that I have received during April. Like I said, I will have the rest of my Y'all West and April like haul when I get back, and I'm just really excited to share with you guys. If you guys have any tips or tricks about Y'all West, or if you've been to book festivals, like I would love to know. This is the first one I've ever been to and I have no idea what to expect, so I've been relying a lot on my book friends to help guide me and make sure I have everything I need to be totally successful and take like the fullest like advantage of this whole experience. So if you guys have any tips, drop it below, and otherwise I will see you guys Friday. I'm going to try to do an early wrap-up for the month and kind of see how that goes. That way when I get back, like I said, I can start fresh with everything that just happened over the weekend at Y'all West. So I hope you have a great day. Sorry if this is a super long, breathy, winded video, but I hope you guys at least enjoy it, find a couple new reads, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, you guys.